So I hate this thing. I hate when I can't stop looking at it, and I hate when I keep opening Twitter and closing Twitter, and then 5 seconds later I open it again for some reason. I hate that I feel nervous without it. I hate that it feels like I blinked and suddenly I hadn't read a book in like years, and that I can't remember what I was doing last week because I was barely paying attention through most of it. When I look back to my high school days and even some of college, before I had anything close to a smartphone, everything felt more alive and less blah. I don't know, the hours that slip away from me and all the distractions keeping me from doing the things that I should actually be doing that are important, I think that is all just really dumb, and it makes me feel dumb. And so I've been collecting some things to use instead of my phone, like dedicated devices. Realistically, I am not going to totally replace this thing, but having 1 or 2 less reasons to use it is not a bad thing. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my favorite things so far and what I like about them, and maybe you'll want to try them out too. First off, I have this camera. It's some kind of Lumix camera. I have no idea what year it's from or what model it is. I guess I could look at it, but all I know is I got it on eBay for really cheap, and I like the pictures it takes. If there's one thing I really don't like about iPhone cameras, it's that they just don't take good pictures, in my opinion. Like, yeah, you can see every detail, you can see every pore on somebody's face, you can do all of that, but I think it just looks really ugly. And so I like older cameras because they have more of a kind of a dreamy look and they just look better. And part of what's really nice about this is when you have something that's not your phone to grab and take pictures or video with, it helps you stay more aware of the moment, if that makes sense. Like, I was out the other day and decided to bring one of my old cameras with me, and I had so much fun. Like, I was laughing, I was having such a good time. I didn't even look at my phone because I was too busy trying to get everything on video and like have that to look at and remember. So I think having a camera like this, whether it's this like digicam that can take photos and videos, or a camcorder. I've also ordered a camcorder, and so that is coming in the mail because I think having something that is more suited for video, depending on what I'm into, whether it's taking pictures or taking videos, whatever, I think that'll be nice. But definitely, if you have a bad habit of getting distracted by your phone when you're out, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're hanging out with your friends or your family, I would recommend getting a camera like this and just take pictures of like everything that you think is cool, or take pictures with your friends and family. As dumb as it sounds, if the sky looks really pretty, take a picture of the sky. Like, I think it's really helpful. You're just gonna feel better when you do it because you're actually paying attention to the good time that you're having instead of staring at a phone every 5 seconds because it's going off. The next thing I've been using a lot is my PSP. Is gaming still staring at a screen? Yes, but I think instead of doing it on your phone, this is better because you're not being distracted by all of the notifications and things like that, and it just feels much more like intentional, like you're taking a dedicated amount of time to play on this thing. And maybe it's just me, I think gaming is a good thing. I don't think it's like brain rotty or anything. I think as long as you're doing it in moderation, then it's a good thing. Entertainment is not a bad thing, it's when it runs your life that it's a bad thing. The battery on this is currently dead, but something I've been playing a lot on this is something called What Did I Do to Deserve This, My Lord 2. There we go. Which I talk about in a video that should be upcoming. I think this video is going to come out first, but it's a really fun game, if not really hard. But it is like addicting in that you're gonna mess up and you're gonna have a hard time being good at the game, and so you just want to do the thing right. And it's like a puzzle game, so it's like, I don't know, I believe like puzzle games are good for your brain and exercising your brain muscles and stuff, so I think it's a good thing. So I would recommend that game actually, but I just think generally having a little dedicated handheld for gaming instead of doing it on your phone is a good thing. As convenient as it is to be able to play games on your phone, that's the whole thing with phones, is they're ultra convenient, and that's why you're on them all of the time. Any reason to not look at your phone is a good thing. The next thing that I have been using, I actually just recently realized that I could use this for this, but it is this old laptop that I got off eBay on impulse, kind of. It's just an old Windows XP netbook from MSI, and because Windows XP isn't good to use the internet with because of like security risks and things, I don't use it to connect to the internet. And so what can I really do with it? Not a lot, but I can write with it. So with this thing, you can just open up like Microsoft Word, which if you have Windows 11 like I do, you probably don't have Microsoft Word, because when I updated my PC a few months back, it was gone, and I don't think they do it anymore. But when I'm writing scripts for videos and things, it's tough because knowing me, I'm gonna have Discord open, or I'm gonna be tempted to go on YouTube or whatever. And with this thing, I literally can't do any of that. It's just for writing. Now, if I need to be doing research or something, then obviously this is not the best. But if I'm like doing some brainstorming, or if I already did all my research and now I just kind of need to write some things out, this is really good for that. And so if you do writing, if that's something that interests you, get something that's like a dedicated writing machine. They make all different kinds of things, whether it's the FreeWrite, though that's really expensive. You could even get a portable word processor, like the Alpha Neo 2 is really popular, though that's also getting more expensive, which is why I don't have one. This was like $70, if that, on eBay. It's really cute and it's perfect for just writing and staying disconnected while I do it. The next thing is really simple and kind of silly, but this is my little Pocket Pikachu pedometer thing. I do have a Fitbit, but that obviously connects to your phone, and this doesn't, and so I like it a lot. And it's really cute too, because the Fitbit doesn't have a little Pikachu inside of it. I got the Japanese version, so I'm a little confused. I accidentally reset my steps somehow, and it just says shock over and over again. But basically how it works is if you shake it, which it will shake when you're taking steps, it will count the step. And depending on how many steps you take, you can do all kinds of stuff with Pikachu. You can earn currency to do things with Pikachu. You can even gamble it for some reason. And it's really cute and actually like good motivation for walking, kind of like how Pokemon Go used to be a really good motivation to go out and get some walking done, but I think this is very cute. The next thing is my iPod. It's an iPod Classic, I think 5th gen. These are getting more and more expensive because they're pretty trendy right now, but even if you don't get an iPod, just some kind of dedicated music listening device is good, like a cassette player, a CD player. They even make little MP3 players that look like iPods but aren't iPods. And if you put custom firmware on it, you can do all kinds of stuff. But the biggest thing is you don't need iTunes to put music on it. This is a song I've been listening to a lot lately. I don't know really much about Charlie Puth, is that his name? But I love Utada Hikaru, so obviously I put this on here. It's a really good song. But I like having a dedicated music listening device because, I don't know, if I'm on my phone, I'm going to be doing stuff on my phone that's not music. And so having this reminds me of when I was younger and I would just listen to my iPod for hours and daydream and just have like music time, you know? So I'm a big fan of having something that is not a phone to listen to music on. I think it's really good. Okay, these are the last two things. This first one is my Kindle Paperwhite. I did jailbreak it so I can put books on here without having to do anything with Amazon at all. But yeah, this is really awesome to have. It's very sleek and lightweight and all of that. I don't know why I'm scrolling through all the pages, but I really like the feel of the screen, so very easy to carry around, and you can put all kinds of cute like stickers on it and stuff, so why not? And these are actually not all that expensive, at least they weren't when I bought this sometime last year. I don't think a lot of people are really hopping on the Kindle train yet to where like the prices are super jacked up, so I don't know. I used to do so much reading when I was younger, and then it's basically as soon as smartphones entered the picture that I stopped reading as much, and it got to the point where I wasn't reading at all. So just like realizing that and getting off my phone and having something to sit down and read with was a very good thing, and so I would recommend it. The last thing, if you're really wanting to get rid of your phone, you could get a Japanese flip phone, or any flip phone really, but I think the Japanese ones have like really nice keyboards and stuff like that. This one, the Kyocera 902KC, does work with a bunch of US carriers that are, basically subsidiaries or whatever of T-Mobile. So right now I have a Tello SIM card in here that I got off Amazon for $14, and it's like $14 every month. And the thing about this phone is it is like somewhat smart in that it is running on like Android 8 or something, but things like Discord, you can put it on here like I did, but it's not gonna run very well at all to where you're just not gonna wanna use it, so you may as well just take it off. You won't be able to use the Uber app, it will basically just keep crashing, but you can use the browser version of Uber and get an Uber that way. I'm also pretty sure Google Maps works in the browser version, but yeah. Definitely recommend this, even if it's not a permanent solution, just like use it here and there with a prepaid SIM card when you feel like you want to break from your phone, which I think is a good thing to do. Low-key, it makes me very, very anxious being away from my phone, which I think that kind of discomfort is a good thing, because why should we be anxious being away from our phone? As long as we can call people in emergencies or whatever, I don't see a reason to be anxious. So that's kind of messed up. And so I think it's a good thing to have something like this to use every now and again to kind of like detox from your phone, your smartphone anyway. These phones are not the cheapest. They're anywhere from like $100 to $300, depending on what color you want or what condition you want it in. But there are alternatives out there that are made in the US. They're just not as like sleek and nice looking, but if you want something cheaper, you can find it. But yeah, those were my favorite things to use instead of my phone when I can. I hope you guys don't mind too much me not reading from a script. I'm a little shy when it comes to talking off a script in a video, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. If you want more videos like unscripted and stuff like that, let me know. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.